Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the PGW World Championship. Introducing first, he hails from Austin, Texas, and weighs in tonight at 196 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending PGW World Champion, Asmongold. Well, Asmongold was defending his belt against the man he's going to face here tonight, Chris Van Vliet. Just a few nights ago, it looked like Van Vliet was going to win the match until The Undertaker came out, causing the disqualification, and Van Vliet was at the mercy of The Undertaker and Asmongold. That was until Moist Critical re-emerged wearing the red shirt and a red mask. We've never seen Moist Critical wearing the red shirt before, scaring the hell out of both men, and that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a rematch here tonight. Of course, Asmongold very concerned that Moist Critical may appear again. He's got members of the Ministry of Darkness stationed backstage. Farouk and Bradshaw in the parking lot, The Undertaker in the backstage area. He does not want a repeat of what happened last time he came out here and put the belt on the line against Van Vliet. And I'm just getting word in my earpiece, Chris Van Vliet has changed his name in advance of this match, but I'm not getting word what that name change is. Guess we'll find out. And this is new. This is not his normal music. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent and challenger, hailing from Pickering, Canada, Chris Sharp.
We'll talk about a name change. Sharp by name, Sharp by nature. The man that has broke legs in the professional wrestling ring, not even intentionally sometimes. Asmongold was expecting to put his belt on the line against Chris Van Vliet. He wasn't ready for Chris Sharp. Chris Sharp could very well be the man to take the belt away from Asmongold. He puts in a good performance here. He could very well do that. You've always got the worry of the three members of the Ministry of Darkness backstage, although they're there to stop Moist Critical coming out. Could just as well run out here and interfere in this match, but look at Chris Sharp, the power of Chris Sharp. Slight change of attire, slight name change, and he's a different animal altogether. Asmongold wasn't prepared for this. Look at this, Asmongold trying to throw a strike at Chris Sharp. And Sharp, once again, he is looking sharp, blocking that big right hand, and look at that, a diving kick. Asmongold knocked right down to the canvas, the champion in real trouble here. Nice swinging net breaker. Chris Sharp living up to his name here and now with the lateral press. We could have a new champion, but Asmongold just about getting the shoulder up in the nick of time, saving his title reign. But it might not last long here as Sharp goes to the top. Could it be time for the crossbody off the top? Or maybe not. Asmongold seeing that one coming, getting to the outside, wisely so, in my opinion. As Asmongold taking a breather, taking a moment to regroup, and he's not going to get the chance there, my God. Chris Sharp is a madman, diving right over the top rope, no regard for his own safety, only one goal in mind, to take out his opponent. 4. And as we said, Asmongold was prepared for Chris Van Vliet. Is there anything you can do to prepare for Chris Sharp, who is really dominating this match thus far? Chris Sharp with these heavy right hands to the face, each one of them hurting his opponent, as now Asmongold goes crashing down to the canvas. The champion in real peril here, manages to duck that clothesline though, and a big right hand by the champion. Give him credit there to pull that big right hand out of the blue. Maybe what he needs here to change the tide in this match. As Chris Sharp gets to his feet, but look at these hands by Asmongold. Very, very effective here. And he's not looking sharp now as Asmongold, the champion, sends him for the right off the ropes, and a thunderous clothesline nearly takes his head off. And it was a big dream for Chris Sharp to one day become a wrestling champion.
But that dream may be disappearing here, the boyhood dream may be vanishing before our eyes, but Asmongold tries an Irish whip. Look at Chris Sharp. Asmongold catching the foot, but gets nailed with a beautiful enziguri as Asmongold gets back up here. Nice snapmare by Sharp. Chris Sharp will not give up, that's for sure. He wants to be a world champion. He's dreamed of it all his life. He's worked so hard towards this goal, towards this dream. He will not be prevented here, and now goes for the crossbody, but once again Asmongold getting out of the way. Oh, come on. A low blow by the champion, and the referee, well, I suppose it doesn't do Chris Sharp any favours to call for the disqualification. But nonetheless, the referee really should have intervened there. And look at Asmongold staring at the referee with contempt, as if he's inconveniencing him by warning him about breaking the rules. A very laissez-faire approach to the rules of the wrestling match does Asmongold. That is the reason he is still the champion. And another low blow. Come on, referee, you need to step in there. And now Asmongold, look at this though, despite the low blow, despite all the shots to the ghoulies, Chris Sharp, an unstoppable force here as he sends the champion for the ride off the ropes. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, phenomenal move to pull out of the bag. As Chris Sharp now stalks his opponent like a lion stalking his prey. As now look at this guy, is he going to go for the crossbody? Tries it, Asmongold somehow by the skin of his teeth gets out of the way. Asmongold has really been struggling against Chris Sharp, and oh no, Asmongold fleeing up the ramp. Well, he wants to keep his title on a count out.
4.
And there's not a lot that Chris Sharp can do about it here.
5.
Oh, this is disgusting. Well, wait a minute though. Farouk and Bradshaw have been taken out backstage. My God, and so has The Undertaker. It can only be one man that's done that.
6.
Asmongold, look behind you.
7.
It's red shirt, Moist Critical. Asmongold
8.
looks shocked, look like he's staring at a ghost. As now Moist Critical throws him back into the ring. This match will continue. As Chris Sharp with a standing crossbody, not quite the same as off the top rope. Rolling Thunder. Moist Critical keeps this match alive here. Keeps the childhood dream of Chris Sharp alive. As Asmongold struggles to get to his feet, a standing crossbody, but this time he's trying to go to the top rope. He's trying to go for the big move to finish this match. Can Asmongold get out of the way? No, he can't.
1.
The cover, the shoulders down, and my God, we've got a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new PGW World Champion, Chris Sharp. The boyhood dream has come true here for Chris Sharp, in part thanks to Moist Critical. Many years he's dreamed of this moment. It has finally become a reality because Chris Sharp is the new PGW World Champion. What a moment.